What's up, everybody? I just wanted to give a quick update on sales for the donation and do a little show and tell, just because I can, just to give a little content for a video. So I did upload quite a few cards yesterday. Not everything. I still have quite a bit to go, but I did upload a lot of the bigger cards from the pull box game into my TCGPlayer shop. And again, that link was available in the video comments and description. I'll add it to this one as well. But the profit that I'm going to be able to donate, the total I got from sales yesterday until as of time of recording, I'm at $112.79, which for me is a really good day. Actually one of my best days, if not my best day. So yeah, we will definitely get to that $1,300. And I if it keeps up like this, well, for one, I won't have any time to do anything. I'm going to be spending all day shipping orders, but that's okay. But yeah, so when that actually clears and comes through to my bank, I will make a donation, and you'll be able to follow those on the GoFundMe site. So yeah, so one of the things that I wanted to do, I did see some of the other folks pointing out in their videos. I had not, and I had explained why not to Savannah Lion. I had to apologize. So Savannah Lion did send me a card also, like a greeting card with cards inside. What had happened was the cards were taken out and put into my office by my wife, and she sent me a photograph of the inside of the greeting card. And I was at work at the time, and then one of my cats spilled a beverage on the card. All of the playing cards, like the magic cards, were all fine, but the greeting card got destroyed. And so I didn't put it on a video because it was gross. But I did mean to come back and show what Savannah Lion did give. So Savannah Lion, Hans, I really do appreciate you sending me stuff. I did not expect that. That was not an intention in any way at all. So I do appreciate it. I'm going to admit up front, I know you sent me this one also, and one more that I'm going to talk about. I feel like there was one more, and I put it away, and I don't remember what it was, and I feel like an idiot for that. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I apologize. But the one that I was super excited about is this beta clone, or unlimited clone. It's in a sleeve, so my lighting is terrible. Sorry. Unlimited clone. I love old cards. I collect old cards. Unlimited, ABU, unlimited, Four Horsemen, all that old stuff from back when I used to play when I was a teenager. That is my absolute favorite stuff. And so getting this clone was super cool. And the really fun part about it was, and Savannah Lion had no idea of it, was I was actually starting, there were two cards that I had picked that I was starting to collect. Very small collection, but starting to collect. And clone was one of them. I have, so now I have an unlimited. I have 3 copies from Revised. They're all kind of beat up, but I find that kind of fun that I was able to add an unlimited to that. And I was able to, not long ago, buy a decent shape, not great, it's a little beat up, but a decent shape copy of a beta clone. And so this little collection that I'm growing here, I think it's awesome that I was able to add an unlimited copy to the mix, and that is so cool. So thank you so much, Hans. This is awesome. Very excited about that. So the other card that I'm collecting, that just as a separate point of note. So yes, thank you so much, Savannah Lion. I really appreciate you. I feel like a complete idiot that I forgot the other card. I know that this was definitely one of them, which is very cool. I actually did not get a lot of the Lord of the Rings set, and I know this one, the extended art ones, come out of the collector packs. I did not. I think I bought one collector pack. Maybe I didn't even buy a collector pack because they were such a crapshoot. But this is awesome. So thank you so much for that. I have very little of this set, and that's cool. And I always love getting these cards from you. Gotta love the Savannah Lion. Great stuff. So yes, thank you for the clone, adding to my collection, building it slow, very, very slow. I collect everything pre-modern, and I love reserve list, but I decided recently, like, a few months ago, that I wanted to collect these 2 cards. The other one that I'm collecting, so there's a little story behind it. Back when I was a teenager, so this would have been like during, this would have been, I started playing during the dark, and I quit because of Fallen Empires, but I quit sort of more during Ice Age 4th edition, right around, I think when Chronicles came out, like it really just closed the book for me. But around the later part, but I wasn't out yet. I was still playing, still collecting, still enjoying. I had met a guy at, I was a Boy Scout at the time, and I was at like a winter camp where, I went by myself and met just a bunch of other guys there. But I knew like 1 or 2 other guys who were going to go. And so we brought our Magic cards. And there was another guy who just happened to bring his Magic cards. And he had the only cards he had only a well-played, well-loved starter deck of alpha cards. And man, did I try to get cards off of him. He had in there a Mox Ruby, and man, try as I might, he wouldn't let go of that thing. But he did, one of the cards I was able to get off of him, because he didn't care, and legitimately, the card isn't great, and that's fine, but just because it was alpha, I loved it. I was able to get a copy of False Orders off of him, and I held on to that forever. And then when I came back to Magic around Theros Beyond Death, so not that long ago, just a couple years ago. And when I came back, I sold off some of my older cards so that I could buy newer stuff. And one of the cards that I sold, and I hated myself for it, was the False Orders. And it was not worth much at the time. It was beat to hell. But it was, it only got me maybe $8. An alpha False Orders in terrible condition. It's worth well more than that now. It's not huge, but it's worth like double that. So I decided I was going to start collecting False Orders again, just because even though the card's junk, it's not an expensive one, and so I can find them easy. And so I was able to get a beat to snot copy of a beta. At least I'm pretty sure this is beta. These corners are like, it's really hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it's beta, but the corners are just really beat to hell, and I don't see why it wouldn't be. But regardless, I'm assuming it's beta. Just rough condition. Sorry, the lighting again is giving some serious glare. But I bought that, and then I decided to go a step further and venture into my very first graded cards. They're not high grades, but I did buy some alpha. I got an 8, and then I got another 8. This one does have a 9 on centering, which is fun. And then I stretched a little further and got an 8.5. And so this has a 9 on edges and a 9 on surface, 8.5 on centering. And so I had to get some more. That light right there is terrible. Let's see what I do here. How's that? A little better, maybe. Maybe I just turn the brightness down a bit. I don't know. Anyway, that's too dark. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I got. These are the cards I collect. I collect False Orders, and I collect Clone. A lot of fun for me. Those are my 2 cards. Old school, and I don't collect the newer. I know Clone still. There were newer versions, but I prefer to collect the ABU versions. I think I might even have a 4th edition one, but I'm not concerned about that. I just want the ABUR. But yeah, that's what I got. Anyway, just figured I'd do a little show and tell. I can do more of that in the future if you guys are interested. I have a lot of other good stuff. I got some good reserve list stuff that I can show, and other fun stuff that I'm working on collecting. But yeah, for now, that's where I'm at. I know they shipped my collector box of Commander Masters, or rather they printed a label, but the post office doesn't have it yet, so I don't know when it's coming. Hopefully in the next couple days. And I did break down and buy a second one. I know that the prices, as of at least yesterday, I haven't looked today, were for the collector boxes were below the cost from a distributor. Like for stores, they're below that. The distributor price was $180, and I saw them for like $175. So I broke down and bought another one. I shouldn't have. It was a spur of the moment decision. So here's hoping I find some spice in one of them. But I'm going to try to do both of those in one stream. I've got some plans to do some spicy food again on that stream. I've got the one chip challenge. I've got another spicy chip. I'm going to do the one chip challenge if I hit a lotus of any type, a jeweled lotus of any type, or any what's it called, textured foil card. And then that's for the celebration side. And then the punishment side, if I get any Talrand, and then any borderless Kaikar or any borderless Magus of the Wheel. For each one of those that I get, I've got 2 kinds of hot sauce, and I'm talking hot sauce. One is by the company that makes the stuff for hot ones. You know, that the one, the last dab, Apollo, that stupid hot, very last one in that. It's by the same company. It's hotter than that. It's called Gator, and it's almost pure Pepper X plus Carolina Reaper powder. And then I have another one that's got, I believe, 5 different peppers in it. And so one of them I'm going to do a drop on the chip for each of those cards I get. The other one will be for each foil. The hotter sauce will be for each foil of those cards I get as a punishment. So in the end, I'm going to be eating something spicy, because there's no way I get away without any of those. So tune in, watch me heat myself up and light myself on fire, and we'll see you then. Take care, everybody, and have a great weekend. Bye.